All right, we want to turn back to the big redistricting case before the Supreme Court this morning. CBS News chief legal correspondent Jan Crawford joins us from outside the courthouse with more on all of this. Jan, good morning. So help our viewers understand what exactly is being decided here and why these justices are actually hearing this case again.
Well, that's right. I mean, they did try to decide this case in their session last term, and they held off to really look at what could be one of the biggest constitutional issues they'll take up this term. Really what we're talking about here is the Voting Rights Act of 1965, that 60-year-old law that was passed at the height of segregation, and one part of it in particular called Section 2. Now, that provision of the Voting Rights Act can require states to draw up legislative districts that sometimes zigzag across the state, grouping voters together based on their race, to draw up a majority black district. That's all to increase minority representation, and advocates say it's had an enormous impact in doing just that, increasing minority representation. But a group of white voters challenged a second legislative district in Louisiana. They say it's unconstitutional, that you're not supposed to consider race. The government's not supposed to consciously sort people based on their skin color. So that's kind of the convoluted question that the court will take up today, but it could have dramatic implications, Errol, for how states draw up their legislative districts. The political implications of this are huge.
And Jan, you actually spoke with Louisiana's Attorney General about this case. Let's just quickly play for our viewers some of what she said.
The Constitution has told us to not sort people by race. The courts have told us we can't sort voters by race.
Tell us more about the state's position and the potential precedent a ruling might set in this case.
Well, the state is now saying that having to draw up that second majority black district, which a court ordered it to do, that's unconstitutional, and that dividing people up based on their skin color, even if it may be for a noble intention, that's not the kind of discrimination that's permissible under our Constitution. It only fuels racial divisions. That's what they argue, and that the time has come to really stop classifying people based on their race in this country, that people in Louisiana can win elected office without those majority black districts, and that's where we should be today. So they're going to make that case, but of course you're going to hear arguments on the other side that this is not the time to abandon the use of race, and that this country has not moved past that, Errol.
Yeah, we'll have updates on this throughout the day. Jan, great to see you. Thanks so much.